to Kids Make Up Your Face, where I teach you how to make up your face. Today we're going to be talking about March favorites, and I know I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. I stopped doing favorites for a while. I thought, why not start it all off, all my beauty videos back again with a favorite. I also wanted to do a first impression video on the Urban Decay Naked Skin, like the one and done thing, and it didn't end up working out, so we're gonna have to do that on a different day. Sorry. But I have been wanting to do my favorites for a very long time, so I thought might as well just film this one, get it out there, do it, and then like I'll do my first impression like another day. I have a lot of favorites. I am not exaggerating, like I literally have a lot of favorites. So instead of just jibber jabbering, I'm just gonna start talking about them, okay? So, starting with the face, I have seriously been loving this foundation, and I've heard lots of mixed reviews about this. I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess it doesn't really work well with my oily skin because I get oily really quickly, but when it's like freshly applied, this is my jam. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I don't know what it is about this, or if it's just like the concept of it being in a stick form, but like I love how it feels when I run it across my face and then I blend it in with a brush. I don't like using a beauty blender for this. I feel like the brush just gives me a much better coverage, but it looks so good. It breaks down like really bad around my oily areas, and so it doesn't really sit well in that sense, but it's really nice, like freshly applied, and I dig this. It's awesome. Continuing on with the complexion, I have two concealers here that I want to talk about. The first one is the Anastasia, I think it's just called the concealer, but I'm in the shade 3.5. I feel like if I went to 3, I might be a little too light, and this one is just like a smidge dark, so I was just like, okay, F it, I'm just going to keep it. I have Roxette to thank for this. I'm going to actually leave her channel down below. You will love her. I seriously cannot wait for Wednesdays and Sundays because she uploads on those days, so I just like love watching her videos. So she was talking about this concealer in one of her videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to have it. I want to see what all the hype is about. So I tried it, and it's seriously the highest coverage concealer that I've tried. It's so, I don't know how to explain it. You literally need just the littlest bit and it covers up all of your imperfections. It's crazy. I do wish they had a better selection as far as color range goes, but other than that, I have no other complaints. It's like really good concealer. And then for highlighting underneath the eyes, I am a ride or die fan for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, except that stuff is super expensive. Like, who has the money to go and spend on NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer like for the rest of their lives? That thing's like $30. It's like insane. Anyways, when I was in Hawaii last December, I decided to pick up a concealer, and I ended up falling in love with it, and it is the Sephora Bright Future Gel-Serum Concealer. This is like the balls. Like, it's the best. I wouldn't say it's the same consistency as the NARS one. This one is a little bit more runny. The NARS one has a little bit more tackiness to it. This concealer has so many colors. It's so easy to blend. I just use the beauty blender and like dab it on my face. Also brightens up underneath your eyes, and it doesn't crease. I feel like it'd be good. So I'm sure everyone's heard about this. This is the RMCA No Color Powder. I don't like the packaging on this. I think it is so annoying. Just putting that out there. However, the product on the inside is great. I love this for setting underneath the eyes, and I also like to set my whole face with this. I used to use like a colored pressed powder. I don't know, they're either too light or they're too dark. Mostly too dark. I feel like I'm always buying powders in the summertime and it doesn't match my skin anymore. So this one has no color, and it's like freaking amazing. I just like bake underneath my eyes, and then like I'll bake the whole face before I start putting like my eyebrows and my eyeshadow on and stuff, and it's really nice. It's very finely milled. This thing is like so finely milled. It's crazy. Like silky smooth. Really good powder, and it's very affordable. If you guys watched my big birthday haul, you would have noticed this baby right here. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow palette, and yes, I'm crazy. I like still keep the original packaging, because it was like freaking expensive. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and this is what the inside looks like, and I have seriously been loving this thing up. No joke. Actually, especially the sculpting side. The sculpting side is like the best. When I first bought this, I totally thought I would love the highlighter more than I love the bronzer, but I feel like I love the bronzer more than I love the highlighter. Except I love them both like a lot, but I love this one more. I don't know. So this thing is literally worth every penny spent on it. It is perfection. This is a little bit more cool tone, so you can like definitely do a little bit of a contour going on in there, and then like I'll apply my highlighter. So I like the highlighter, but I prefer a different highlighter, and I'll tell you guys about it in a second. But yeah, this is the best. I love it. I will use this like forever and ever, and it's my baby. It is like one of the most expensive things that I've ever purchased, and I'm like totally okay with it. Yeah. Because you're expensive, I'm gonna put you down very gently. So I promised I would talk about some highlighters. Before you're like, Kelsey, we know what you're gonna talk about. Just like, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. The Anastasia glow kits. Oh my gosh. Like, these are so freaking amazing. So amazing. That highlight though, like, look at that. I know what you're thinking. That highlight is amazing. I know. Okay. I like to interchange between the two, to be honest. It's kind of whatever I'm feeling that day. But if I could be like 100% honest with you, I prefer this one over this one. This is That Glow and this one is Gleam. TBH, I didn't think I would like this one. When I looked at the pictures, I was like, oh, this one looks like way better. I feel like I'm gonna like these ones way better. And then I went to the Sephora store and I saw this one and then I purchased it and I was like, oh my gosh, this one's like way better. It's so good. I like literally want to just like rub this all over my face and be like, I am so glowy. It is awesome. Okay, you're probably gonna hate me because this video is literally all Anastasia products, but like I am ride or die Anastasia now, like. So let's talk about eyeshadows, and like I mentioned, this video is basically all Anastasia. I wish they would sponsor me, but you know what? I do not have enough like followers for them to want to do that. I made a purchase of the eyeshadows, and the only one that's missing here is Fudge. I'm waiting for that one to come in from Ulta, and I've been doing some like swapping around because I got 4 more. So I have this palette that I moved some shadows from that palette into here, and then this one's just missing Fudge. But anyways, my favorite one is Pink Champagne. Holy moly macaroni. You wet that thing and it is gorgeous foiled out on the eyes. Like all the eyeshadows are extremely blendable. They have just like a smidge of fallout, but then it's not like it's, you know, offensive or anything. I did my eye look today using orange soda and give me a second. Give me a second. I just need to like catch my breath a little bit because like this is my jam. It's so good and I literally want to buy more, but I am so broke. So yeah, priorities. Promise this is the last Anastasia item I'm going to talk about, but it is freaking amazing. So I got the Anastasia waterproof cream color. Got it in a black shade. It's called Jet. I've tried tons of cream eyeliners, like the Inglot one. The Inglot one smeared on me. I don't know if it was just that day. Ugh, excuse me. I don't know if it was just that day or if in general. I always hear great things about it, so I was kind of confused as to why it smeared on me. This one, it does not transfer on my lid, and that was like my main gripe. I would line it, and then throughout the day, because my eyelids are oily, I get this line like on the crease of my eye, and it is the most annoying thing. I hate when that happens, but when I use this stuff, this does not do that. It is incredible. And then in conjunction with this eyeliner, I like to use this brush. I used to try to use an angled brush, and TBH, it was like a big ugly mess. It just gets so thick when I use that kind of an eyeliner brush. But then if I use this, because it's like very, very thin and pointy, I'm able to get in and make like thin eyeliner strokes and then eventually just like even it out, and it looks great. I didn't even tell you, but this is the Morphe M217 brush. This is a good brush. It's great. Onto lips, because you know I'm a crazy lip lady. I need to have my lips in my favorites videos. So let's start off with this. This is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Echo Park, and it's freaking stunning. It is so gorgeous. I love the formula on these, and like everybody else says about the matte lips, those are way too dry. I am okay with having dry lip. I'm not that picky about it, but those were like insanely drying on me. I have no idea. Maybe it's just the formula, but these I love. This wears so evenly. It hides your lip lines and like it doesn't accentuate them at all. They also came out with more colors, so you know that Mama placed an order for more of these. I did snag these up. These are 2 Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipsticks. I did get 3 total, but I ended up returning 1, and I think the one that I returned was the one that I showed. So, but I did keep Birkin Brown and Bond Girl. Holy moly macaroni, Birkin Brown is literally my life. It is like the most perfect brown lipstick ever. I freaking dig it. And then Bond Girl is like your basic nude, but it's like not basic at all. It's kind of like a deeper darker nude. Does that make sense? But I love the formula of these. They are so comfortable to wear. It's like still smooth and beautiful and love it. Finally, for lips. These are something that I did mention as well in that video previous. These are the Jouer long wear lip creams. They came out with like 6 shades I think at Generation Beauty in LA, and I was able to snag 2. After that I was like, ooh, mama wants more, but then they kept selling out of the good shades. So I was able to pick up a few more. My favorites, of course, are still the OGs that I picked up at Generation Beauty. So if you guys remember, I picked up Noisette, which is like a brownish nude kind of color. The other one was Petale de Rose, which is like a pinky color. And then from the most recent time that I bought some, I purchased Lychee, and this is more like nude pink. So it's a lighter Petale de Rose but a pinker Noisette. So you can see the difference. I love these. These are so freaking comfortable on the lips. They are very long wearing. Like, you can kiss your hand, no transfer. It's freaking amazing. So I love these. The last thing that I wanted to talk about are lashes. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I kind of suddenly, the spur of the moment, decided I wanted to start wearing lashes more often. I found these, and before you tell me I'm crazy, don't worry, I already know. I got myself a ton of Ardel Wispies. Like seriously, I got a lot. These ones definitely have the thickness at the lash band, and they kind of like go up into like wispy nothingness. The band is awesome on these. They're like really flexible. Ardel has really great quality lashes for very affordable price. I've always been a fan of like the Ardel Demi Wispies, but I just felt like the Demi Wispies were not dramatic enough at the lash band like these ones are. So I needed to get some more. You know. Alright guys, so that concludes today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. What are your March favorites? Because I'm curious to know. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and share this video. Or if you'd like, you can follow me on all my other social media platforms. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, and I'll leave all the links for that down below if you'd like to follow me. And other than that, I have nothing else to say except thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!